Hey, welcome back to our channel. I'm Jared from 3Cs, and I got my rider Drew here today. Drew Fortner, he's a factory beta in the trials world. Last year he won the expert in the national class on trials, so we're gonna put a link to their channel down below. These guys have taken a year off because they've been building the house, so it's cool to see Drew in some riding gear again. So check out their channel, they're funny to watch, so, and amazing rider. So today Drew and I are gonna go over the Beta 200 and the Husqvarna TE 150. This is a 2022, that's a 2018. By luck, a customer of mine traded that in this week, and I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to give you guys a look between a 150 and a 200. I know they're a couple years different. That bike's probably got a little bit more time on it. But Drew here, let's ask him some questions. Hey Drew, let's finish this. Hey. Kid hasn't ridden in so long, he's just so excited to ride.
Feels good, life behind bars.
Yeah, today we just wanted to give you guys a quick video, 200 versus 150. Let's get into it. So right away on these bikes, they both have electric start, which is cool. Husqvarna has a kickstart kit in it. I do not know if Norm did that on his own, I can find out. But this bike, we will, so we're gonna be doing a full build on this bike for our channel. If you scroll down, check out other videos. We're building this thing up. His brothers are gonna race it. They're AA riders, XE1, so it's really cool. We're gonna do a kickstart kit, but it did not come with it. They both have hydraulic clutches. They both have the kickstands. The pipe on the 200 is way more of like a 250-ish pipe, where I think it's gonna have more bottom end torque. If you look at the pipe on the 150, it's more like a 125 pipe. So
I think that's gonna translate to a lot more top end though, so it'll be interesting to see the comparison between the two.
I think so too.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get these things in the woods. So that's like a small rundown. I don't really know the weights of them, but we'll try that right now.
Here we have the professional scale test.
Yeah, we're gonna give this one the how much does the Husqvarna weigh. So ready, Drew?
Yep.
It's not bad. It's pretty light.
Yeah.
Let's try the beta.
Really hardly notice it.
All right, let's pick this thing up. Ooh, I don't know.
That's a little bit heavier.
I think it's a little bit heavier too.
Yeah.
I
think you'd expect that being 50 cc's more, but like that noticeably heavier.
Yeah, I think so too. Let's do it one more time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely, I felt more weight there.
Huh.
Okay, all right, that's enough of this. Let's go ride these things. Okay, so we've been riding, obviously I'm on the Beta 200. Drew's I've been on the Husqvarna. What do you think?
This bike reminds me a lot of a 125 just because, I mean, it has low end, but not really quite what you're looking for. A lot of the power is in the top end, and it's really, like, it's controllable, but you gotta want it for it to be there. I noticed a lot on that bike that right off the bottom, like, super smooth, super powerful. It was nice, had good low end, and also reached pretty far in the top end.
Yeah, this is the first time I've ridden this since our demo event last year, and I realized why I fell in love with it. Like, you can lug it like crazy. This is so much bottom end for a small bore bike. Like,
yeah, for a 200, like it really goes.
Like, I can just rip it everywhere. I've been riding Betas for 10 years now, so I'm gonna hop on that thing, and the front end geometry is probably gonna feel way different. I think those are more of like a touch feel. But yeah, I'm gonna ride that thing.
Sweet, let's switch.
So what do you think doing the log test between both suspensions?
So just because of the way the suspension is set up, I think the Husqvarna reacts better.
Yeah, you're not like...
It's softer, it's more compliant.
Yeah. So I can tell that because like the bike isn't bouncing on you as much like when you go over it.
It's staying straight and
exactly.
it's not wandering.
Yeah, I agree with that. So,
but the beta is definitely more planted, like it's stiffer for faster paced stuff. It's a lot more controllable.
I think like if we could get this motor, if we could like get that suspension stuff rolling on this thing.
Yeah, I mean it'd be ideal. You'd have the perfect bike.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Okay, so like if I was gonna do any kind of endurance riding and trying to ride fast, I want that bike.
For sure. If I was gonna do any type of hard enduro, like more technical, I would pick that bike.
If we could put the softer suspension for you on that power,
I think it would be like pretty ideal for the situations that I wanna ride in.
This power is way more like a 125 where it's peaky. Like if I came out of those corners and I wanted to like wheelie over like the trees,
yeah,
you like it would jerk the bike and that's not super controllable.
No, this thing, I mean you could roll out of that turn in third and just like crack it and you're like brap, just right over pretty much anything you want.
Dude, the motor on that is like a 250 or 300.
You know, I think this is the only second time I've ridden a 200, but like they're super nice. I like it.
I think I get way more tired faster trying to ride fast because like it's jerking me, I'm clutching it more.
Yeah.
I don't mind the suspension. The handlebars are way higher. Like this says CR high bend, so I'm not sure if he put something on this bike like to raise it.
Must be taller bars, but
which you're used to because of trials.
Yeah.
So like that's cool.
So almost, I think coming from what Norman had that, I think that's why it suits me a little bit better, just because I have that trials background.
And he's a trials rider too.
But a woods bike like the 200, I can't get over that. The motor is so nice.
Yeah, like every time I would be following you on this and I'd like want to catch you a little bit, like I was working so much harder. That thing's so motor for me on that. Brakes, I think brakes
also brakes on this. Now I know Magura is a reputable brand, but they're a little bit spongy for my liking, and you don't ever really get the feel. These brakes, like the feel is right there. They're nice and solid.
I don't mind the clutch on either one of them.
Clutch is pretty much the same.
Yeah, they felt soft.
Both 9 out of 10 clutch.
I just think like for me, woods racing, that's a little more plain suspension wise.
Yep.
Higher speed stuff, right? It's like the big jumps in the field.
Faster paced.
Dude, this is hard enduro suspension for sure.
Yeah.
And that's Norm was doing like national enduro stuff.
Yep.
Trimming trails. So I can see why he did what he did to this.
For sure.
I can't believe the motor on that 200. That's why we're selling so many of them.
Yep. People are loving them. I mean, they're so versatile.
Yeah. But hey, thanks for tuning in. This was Jared from 3Cs and my rider Drew. Can't thank him enough for spending the day with me. Like always, I bribe my friends into it, so I'll be owing him some parts here. So it's all good. Thanks for watching.